You can increase detection depth by increasing your gain above the triangle into the +1, +2 category. As you increase to these higher settings, the detector does become more jumpy, more unstable, more noise that you have to interpret. At some point, though, you may also get an overload indication, which is a blaring. The blaring indicates over the entire ground that you're too high for the ground minerals in that area, and you have to reduce your gain control to get away from that overloading or blaring. Now, if it's only overloading or blaring over one isolated spot, it's probably a large target, and you'd want to just sweep your loop a little higher over that target and see if it might be of interest. Again, if your gain is too high for the area, you get a blaring over the whole entire ground. If it's blaring over just one isolated spot, it's probably a very large metal target. Sweep the loop a little higher and see what the detector says on the display as to whether it might still be of interest. The ground balance and tracking on the MXT is so quick, you almost don't even notice it. It's almost instantaneous. If it's ground balanced, you can pump the search coil over the ground and the threshold doesn't change. If it's not balanced, it'll change for the first 3 or 4 pumps and then it'll smooth out and it'll be balanced. So in either the ground or the salt position, pump the search coil a couple times, the threshold stabilizes, you're ground balanced and ready to go, and it'll track continually to changes. Again, now this can be why it is difficult when it gets into peculiar ground with sporadic spots of high mineral. The tracking can be climbing up and down so quickly it can cause instability. In those areas, you would first pump the search coil a couple times, then go to the lock setting on the ground control, and it should stabilize for that entire area.